So, how do you financially shield yourself in a way from this recession? Here's some ways. Some areas are hurting a lot right now. There are already some businesses closed down, and there are likely to be more job losses coming since there will be less people moving and less money moving around. The great news is eventually more people are going to be coming out as states open up, cities open up, and people are becoming more comfortable with being around each other. Plus, on the super bright side, there are more businesses opening up to cater to this new normal, to help with our new needs. But some damage has already been done, and I don't think we've seen the worst of it possibly just yet. Now, some people just are not in a good place to financially sustain themselves. But there are some things you can do to get yourself in a financially good standing so you can utilize your credit when you need and have a nice financial reserve. So, how do you do it? 1, it's time to improve your credit. So, if you don't already, if you have bad credit, if you have no credit, go check to see if you can get a secured credit card from a bank. So that is, you are giving, say, $500 to said bank in reserve money. You will be able to charge or swipe for up to $500 worth of whatever. But what you're going to do, instead of spending it here or there, what you will do instead is put one of your bills on it. So put a phone bill or something like that on it, something that you know what the amount is going to be. You're going to be paying it anyway. And that way you don't feel overwhelmed with tracking what you're spending and overspending. You're just putting money on it that you would already have calculated out for the month, or is one of your regular expenses. 2, reduce the amounts that you owe. So I've talked a lot about reducing debt, getting out of debt, investing. This is the time to implement those things. The less debt you have, the lower your credit utilization, the higher your credit score is going to be. Plus, you have more the peace of mind that you just don't owe an additional person something else. 3, make sure you are waiting at least 6 months to a year before you open a new line of credit. So if you are going to do something like purchase a new home, wait before you go buy a new car. Do not touch your credit, especially with real estate. Wait till you have signed the closing papers and everything is all good. But that aside, every time you are opening a new line of credit, back to back to back, it kind of is like a little red flag of, hey, what is this person doing? This person is about to owe X amount, or this person is about to be liable for X amount. It's kind of like giving a kid $10,000 and saying, hey, go to the candy store. You probably wouldn't do that, right? So you don't want to open up multiple lines of credit cards, store cards. Space it out, and don't say yes to every offer that you get. It's okay to say no. After all, the 2 biggest things that affect your credit are going to be a home or a mortgage and a car loan, in that order. Next, increase your income. You gotta pick up a side hustle if you don't have a business already. It's not enough to just have one job. You gotta be able to do something else, because if something happens, you may or may not have an income for a while. So if you have something to cushion, great. And if you have some extra on top of what you already have, you can knock out some debt, you can stack a nice little amount of savings, you can invest some more, you'll just have more peace of mind. So this last thing that you want to do is make sure you find some way to increase your income. Plus, again, once you do all of those things, you should see some positive change in your credit score, in your credit report. So, let me know below how you are improving your current financial situation. If you picked up any additional work, if you have opened up a new line of credit, when was the last time you opened one, if you were able to get a new secured credit card, and also you can check with the credit unions too. But that's it. Catch you next time. Bye.
Hey, hey.